Devil May Cry.
Can they hear me?
Yeah.
Can they hear me? Or is my voice coming through? All right, hello and welcome to the final Devil May Cry stream. My name is Matt Edwards, the Street Riot, and I'm joined by Nero's scam model,
Boom.
Carlo Baker. How's it going, man?
Going well, thank you. Very good, very good.
Yep.
Such a good, so good to be here.
Yeah. Looking forward to seeing all three characters being played by pros and myself today.
Exciting, absolutely.
Should be
Yeah,
good.
we'll see how it's all the gameplay works out, and yeah, excited to kind of get my hands on.
Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. And we've also got joining us Matt Walker and it's Suno-san from Japan. And
And Okabe-san.
Yeah, Okabe-san
Yeah,
as well.
baby. Oh,
Wow,
dude,
everyone's in the
there.
house.
Boom.
Oh, a cosplay as well. Blimey, I did not expect that.
Oh, look at that, man. He's got the double bringer.
Wow.
He's got the blue rose.
Did he
Or he's
make
got
it
at least a
himself?
revolver.
Is that homemade?
That's impressive.
Look at the leg for the barrel on that revolver. Jesus Christ. That's like a
Yeah,
Chris.
look at that, man.
It's huge.
that's-
But it is not. It is not a replica of the blue rose. It is actually just a revolver. It's a big ass revolver.
Oh, okay. So it's like a Smith & Wesson or something like that.
Exactly.
Wow, awesome. So obviously, like
Nice.
9 days to go till launch. How is the atmosphere like in the Capcom Japan development team? at the
Oh
moment?
man, we're so excited. あと9日間でやっと発売するんですよね。どうですか、気分は？
でもそれどころじゃないぐらい今忙しくて、はい。
もう発売まで本当楽しみです。
Yeah, I mean, we've been super busy over here, and obviously all the devs, we're all super excited, but yeah, like three of us especially, we've been constantly busy with all kinds of PR stuff and whatnot, and really haven't had much time to breathe, so we can't wait to, finally get this in the hands of everybody,
Yeah. I'm certainly getting like inundated with kind of like, oh, can I get an early copy request from like literally every like Devil May Cry fan I've ever met at the moment. So it's just
Oh yeah?
the anticipation for games like through the roof. It's like insane. But yeah,
That's fantastic, man. It's great. We're
You-
super happy about it.
you guys getting any sleep in Japan at the moment, or is it literally just like constantly just PR and like all the answering emails and stuff right now?
It's pretty. We've been pretty busy, man. So right now over in Japan, it's 7:30 p.m.
Yeah, that's late.
and yeah,
You guys are great. You guys
7:30
are great.
PM. We've had all these different PR trips, like you said, that we've been on. We've been to Taiwan, Korea, and London, and the Philippines, and Dubai. We've gotten to go to all these places. Next week, I'm going to the States, and these two guys are going to be here in Japan for some festivities in Japan here.
Okay.
But yeah, we've been super busy. We're gonna have. I'm going to go to Ito-san and I are going to go to Australia
Oh wow.
in a little bit.
Okay, that's
That's
closer,
right.
way closer for you guys than it is from here.
That's true. That's true. It is a little closer. And then GDC after that. So,
Okay.
yeah, we got a lot on our plates here.
You must have met like a lot of the DMC communities out there by now. Like, 'cause obviously you met the London.
I mean,
lot.
well, thanks to you guys, as you know, especially thanks to Matt Edwards, the man himself, you got it set up so that we could actually go and interact with a bunch of great fans in London. Like, we haven't had as much of a chance to do that as we'd like.
Okay.
We were able to do that there in London, and we were able to do it a couple times thanks to USA in the States.
Mm.
But, we did have a little bit of a chance to meet some people in Spain, and that was really cool. But, like, the Philippines, we didn't really get a chance to meet any community people. That would have been great,
Yeah, that would be sick. Sick. Potentially, like future projects and stuff. You never know. Never know. Maybe we'll get to meet more of the communities in the future. But that'd be cool.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great. We'd love that. We'd love to get to do more stuff like that. I mean, just really, I don't know. Hopefully, some of the people that actually went to the London event are watching the stream, but they can attest to how cool that was and how much effort Matt put in to really make it something that, we got, the devs, really got to interact directly with everybody, And we had a lot of fun. We got to drink together, which is great. And it was at a fantastic place, the Loading Game Bar, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, like literally, you and Itsuno are pretty much the most rock and roll gaming development duo I know. So, like, you guys in like a gaming pub with the community, it all makes sense. So it was a lot of fun.
It was awesome.
It was definitely
It was
fun.
great. And Carlo came right?
So
You
good.
did, yeah.
Yeah, I did count down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Everybody wanted to get their picture with Nero. I remember, like, yes.
Lots
like,
of prize,
yeah.
lots of prize. Yeah, it was good fun. No, the fans there were amazing. Like, you know, the vibe there was great. Like, with drinks and the opportunity to kind of meet the people and just have a chat. It was really nice actually to see who's actually out there and who supports. A lot of these people came really far as well. They
Yeah,
came
I
from
was
like
surprised.
they flew in.
Yeah, literally, like coming from different countries.
Pretty
and stuff,
impressive.
Yeah.
So-
Everybody wanted to get their like framed like poster with Matt
Yeah.
Nasuno's signature on it, so that was cool. That was cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so,
really cool.
so breaking it down today, we are literally doing gameplay playthroughs for all 3 characters, and we're starting out our Mixer today as well. So this is a Mixer exclusive stream right now, and we are going to start off with Dante. Right now, yeah, Mixer exclusive. We are switching to the other like broadcast platforms later, but right now it's Mixer exclusive, just for the Dante bit.
Nice, man.
Just for the Dante
That's
bit.
big stuff.
Right. So if Carlo's going to tag out for now, and we are going to invite
bet.
our Dante player, who is going to play through the Dante mission. So I would like to introduce Charles Peze,
Hello everyone,
aka what's your online name?
Redgrave Kyo.
There we go.
I can see everyone saying in the comments they're pretty happy right now. Guys,
I know Charles is Grave Kill because we've interacted a lot on Twitter, you know, especially.
yeah, exclusively doing feedback, and well, knowing how you're doing in general, like we are pretty worried because you're working out a lot.
Yeah.
ファンのみんなね、やっぱりね、我々がこんなに頑張ってるってよくわかるから、あんまり無理しないでねと言ってくれるんですね。
ありがとう。Thank you.
We appreciate it. We appreciate. We're almost there. I mean, now it's really all about you guys getting to play the game, which Charles actually gets to do with Dante here. As far as I know, Charles is one of the only people outside of media and within Capcom that's actually going to be able to play as Dante here, right?
Certainly this early, yeah.
Maybe the first one, no?
Say again?
Maybe
Yeah.
the first one ever, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, I think
I
review
think so.
copies
That's a lot
have
of
gone out to
pressure.
media. So yeah, literally apart from media, that's it. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool, man.
I'm sweating right here.
but you're going to be playing through the same mission that I've done for the last 2 streams of Dante, but not with like all the abilities unlocked, because we wanted to give you a little bit of a handicap, so we've reined it in a tiny bit, but you've still got access to a lot of different Dante abilities. So I'm looking forward to see what you're going to put together. So if you want to start the mission now, and then we can switch to the game feed once the mission starts.
This is where I continue, right?
So you go mission select.
Yeah, okay.
Mission selects, yep. We're going to set this one up. Yep. So all this kind of stuff. And
Yep.
mission 11 is the one.
Yep.
Hopefully get to see more cancels. There wasn't many cancels when I was doing Dante last time. That was one thing my stream definitely lacked.
Well, without air trick is going to be a bit tough actually, but I think I have a couple of ideas to pull it off.
Okay, okay.
And even if I can, I think I can do
I can see Matt,
nice-looking stuff.
Susuna-san, Obeki-san are
Oh, yeah,
Tenta
we're looking
hooks
forward to
on
seeing it here,
Tenta hooks here.
man.
Looking forward to seeing what you're able to put off.
Yeah,
Okay.
baby.
Okay, so we mission start, yep. Go in there. Okay, yeah.
Let's go. We're gonna get those flush, those toilet gets flushing.
And people asking, he did get a little bit of practice in last night. It wasn't a lot, but a little bit. Yeah. So maybe got a couple of hours just to like have a go in the void.
Yeah,
The training room. All right, can we switch to the gameplay feed now, please?
Yeah.
Switch to gameplay feed. We'll
So
start.
basically, we are going to be with Rebellion
Yep.
with a bit heavy base move. We're going to have Balrog with both of his modes,
Named after my favorite Street Fighter character.
and we are going to have our new bike, Cavalier.
Can we hear Matt Nitsuno as well? Are they still in chat? All right, cool. You guys.
It looks like. There we go. All right, and we're back.
All right,
Can
we
you hear me now?
Yep.
Oh,
One question I wanted to ask.
yeah.
How much brake horsepower does Cavalier have?
Oh, it's actually pretty powerful. I mean, it actually needs some timing. Like you need to wait. You need to wait for the bike to glow to have actually a bit more power
Yes,
and
you're
to
right.
keep the combo on.
Yep.
And that's pretty interesting.
So that's a question for you, Matt and Nitsuno as well. How much brake horsepower does Cavalier have? Is it more than my bike? Does it have more than 180 brake power? That's what I want to know.
How much euros?
180.
180.
180. Does Cavalier have more
Horsepower.
brake horsepower
Oh my
than
God.
180? I need an official confirmation on this.
Big poundo. があるけど、キャブリエルの方が大きいのかってこ
キャブリエルのエンジンはガソリンエンジンじゃないからね。
と。そうでしょうね。確かにね。それマリオ君ですよね、じゃあ。Well, I know this is a cop out, but Cavalier, it's not a gasoline engine. It's powered by demon power.
You can still have like brake horsepower in demon form.
You know, that's a good question. That's a good question. If you convert it to, gasoline engine horsepower, I wonder how much it has. We're not really sure.
I wonder. Okay, maybe that's like a future like art book or guide.
There you go.
I would buy that book. Just so you know, I would buy that book.
Oh man, I know.
Now look at these cancels.
Look at this, man. Look at this. Charles is doing pretty well, man.
See, these guys are annoying because as soon as they go all like purple and pink, they just start
nice.
you can't knock them down. Oh, rose
We're
combos.
guarded here.
Nice.
That is what I thought.
And we're still in the first area.
Nice combo.
普通にスタイルチェンジパンパンやってるけど、
そうですよね。
左手の人差し指で変えてんのかな。
Oh man, I mean, and you can tell that he's doing a great job switching his styles. What? Man, I want you to look at Charles's fingers. What finger is he using to switch styles?
I'm just
Is he
using
using
my
his thumb?
just my thumb actually. I know most of the
Oh, the
advanced
D-pad,
players
okay.
I know use a different type of grip, and they use also the index to switch between the D-pad and the joystick, especially in Devil May Cry 4.
Okay.
Okay, right on.
I'm good using only my thumb, to be honest.
Right on, right on. そうですね、今は親指使ってるんです。まあ、DMC4 の時はね。親指ですね。親指使ってるんですね。DMC4 ではそうです。まあ、よくね、
Do you use inverted looks? That's what I want to know. Do you use
そうで
inverted
す
look?
ね。そうですね。
So
The
down
clock.
for up
So,
and up for down.
in DMC4, you use the clock quite a bit, huh?
No, don't worry. Just keep playing.
Okay, sorry.
So I was talking over Matt there.
But there's a great variety between, like, when players just hold their controller in different ways, they use different button layouts. And
Yep.
that's pretty great because Devil May Cry allows you to do a lot of stuff, so each player is allowed to do it with the most comfortable way
Yep.
they see fit. And that's pretty great.
Nice.
Okay, so...
I haven't seen any Devil Trigger yet.
Oh.
All right.
I love Stinger when he's in Devil Trigger. So much more
So
savage.
Devil Trigger.
Over the shoulder.
All right, here we go. S Savage. Nice. Doing a great job switching between styles, man.
Yeah.
Also
That was
switching
so much
between-
stuff in the air
switching
at
between
once.
melee and
Yeah.
ranged weapons pretty well. All right. 6 skills.
Okay, so these guys are pretty tough, I remember.
Yes, they turn into their like spinner mode. If you get hit by it, they do a lot of damage. You gonna ignite the flame? Nope, the other way.
No, gonna ignition.
Triple
Ignition
S
time.
already?
Nice. Break that tail off.
Oh, alright.
Ah, you didn't go for the spin. Oh, throw it as well, that's nice.
Nice. Triple S too.
High triple S. You can't go any higher. Why isn't there 4S?
Right?
He finished him off with a
nice.
backward shot.
Nice kill
Yeah.
camera too. Badass.
Sick.
You can do it. Over here.
天候機出さんと間に合われてたね。
Yeah.
So we're going to have to take this off.
I'm not a fan of ruins. Like my city's lively.
Just like Matt Walker and Itsuna.
Okay, so...
What a pain in the ass. Just gotta take it down.
Even being stylish on
Let's see
the
here.
inanimate blood
This,
pods.
this part's a bit of a maze here. Why don't we
Just go straight
use
down,
the
And then hit this one.
left? Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go. Hold in the left trigger camera to help figure out where you got to go
Yeah.
next.
So you want to blow up this pod, as you know already. But... And then the one behind him as well.
Yep,
Yeah.
I remember.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Pause, no pause. You can't pause.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, it's alright. Alright, this one, yep. And then that moves around. the stage, and there's a little
Yeah.
surprise up here.
Okay.
You can go behind you. Behind.
Here I am.
No, if you go back. You go back.
So let's see,
Blue orb,
holding, yeah,
blue
holding
orb.
the stick, holding the stick. Let's see
There's a
here.
blue orb here.
Oh,
You
yeah.
go get it.
No, I know I don't get it. I'm just going there.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Oh, you wanted me to go there?
There's nobody's up here if you go there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh well, maybe I
You
can
can
just
find-
go there after beating boss, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see you.
I'm loving the use of the coyote.
Nice. Wrecking these guys.
Yep.
I don't think he's gotten hit at all yet.
Are we gonna have like a no damage run?
No, I don't think so.
Well, we might.
It's guaranteed. It's been confirmed. Now you're definitely not seeing one from me.
Ah,
Nice evasion.
nice evade, man.
Ah,
And just too much
Did you think you were
pressure.
in
Too
wrong
much
guy?
I
pressure.
couldn't cancel it
Talked
fast
about it
enough.
too
That's
much. We
right.
jinxed it.
it's alright. It's alright. This is like day
Oh.
zero. It's day zero, as we'd say in the FGC.
Yeah, one thing for everybody to note is that this build that we're playing on is actually a pretty old build here. So
is.
this build, it's not optimized. It may or may not. I'm not really sure. It may or may not actually have some frame drops
Yeah.
that we will certainly not have in the retail
Oh
build.
yeah. I've played through the
Hopefully, there's
retail
not going to be any weird bugs.
No.
So
I played through the retail one, and
Not
it's like buttery smooth from start to finish.
Okay, so how about we guess what nobody's done?
Yes, I'm down for that.
I never had those.
So if you grab this, then
Yeah, I
Nice
got
little
4
surprise.
piece.
oh, here they come.
all right, going to fight against some
I don't
nobodies
like these
here.
guys. They're really, really sturdy, and they grab you.
These guys are tricky, man.
They are.
They can be kind of punching bags to an extent, and they can lure you into this feeling of, oh, I'm safe. These guys aren't going to do too much damage to me, and then just all of a sudden, tear
Random
you
eyeball
apart.
bomb hits you. Yeah. That's the thing with Cavalier. You have to get the consecutive hits to be able to get the full strength.
カバリエレカバリエレは食らった時の攻撃耐性はあるんだけど、攻撃は食らっちゃうんで気をつけないと。ノーダメージプレイを目指すんだったらキャバリエレはかなり気をつけて使わないでしょ。
And it goes
Maybe you were
yeah.
just mentioning this, Matt. I couldn't really hear you, but you'll notice that, yeah, when you get hit with Cavalier here, and you are holding down the button to continue the move, you can get hit and not necessarily get knocked out of the attack. So that's something that you got to be careful about.
Huh. Does that have like
You're going
armor?
for a no damage run.
Ooh, nice evade.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, with the rose. I've got you.
状態にな
Devil
ってる
trigger.
ノーバディは
The knife.
掴み攻撃で気をつけないとね。
Got to be careful with nobody, because when nobody gets pissed off, he can grab you, and that can do a ton of damage.
Capoeira to finish it off.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, let's proceed to the level.
Thank you.
Alright, yeah. Nicely done. We don't need any red orbs, but they're always nice to have.
So
All right, here we go.
Yep. I think I heard
I'm a bit of an
slight
ecologist here.
sigh of relief from Matt Walker there across the channel. Yeah, this is a spoiler-free stream, so we're not showing you any cutscenes.
Right on.
What's this guy called?
Quite a hell
Judeca.
Judeca. So it's Hell Judeca.
Oh, okay.
It's here with a couple of Hell Kindness here.
Because he can like summon enemies, can't he?
Exactly. He can be pretty dangerous.
oh,
course.
control battery is low.
Oh, your controller batteries are
That's
low.
right, that's right. We definitely have a cable plugged in as soon as you want to switch over. So that's the artificial time limit here. You have to finish the mission before the controller
There
runs
you go.
out.
Right.
All right, you got this.
I was going to summon guys unless you stop him. There's nothing quite like igniting the flame. Will there be a cheat code to have like Balrog in ignition indefinitely?
ああ、バルロームを沸騰熱状態にするためになんかチートコードありますか？
ないね。
No, I think we could say no. Although, even if it wasn't there, we wouldn't tell you.
I know you wouldn't. You'd be extra coy.
Uh-oh.
That's right.
Oh, sorry, mate. You won't be getting this one.
Nice.
Denied. Yeah, he's very slow.
地面からヘルシリーズをね、呼び出す、召喚する能力があるんだけど、その時が一番の好きなんで、大ダメージを叩き込むんだったら、ヘルシリーズを生み出してる時とかが大チャンスですね。
Isan was mentioning that for this Hell Judeka guy, one thing you want to look out for is, yes, he does summon other hells, but what you can do then is, that's your chance to go to town on him. Because he's stuck in that state while he's summoning them. Boom, nice.
And he just kind of evaporates into dust.
Explosive sky.
Up we go, I suppose. Seems like the fastest route.
Okay, I got lower storage points, so I guess I have to take it up a notch.
Now you get all the
That's gonna
armored
collapse.
dudes.
Yeah,
Boy.
I like these guys. They're more durable. You can go to town on them.
oh, right.
Good. 感じらしいですね。
Oh yeah, by the way, that's something that people need.
These Hellbats, man, these guys can be a pain when you're trying to
Yes.
focus on the other enemies.
I always take these guys out first, otherwise they will get you.
Yeah, yeah. Try to take those guys out with ranged weapons. That's going to be the way to go. Oh, nice. Got him on the ground, too. Nice.
They're all
Tearing them
grouped up.
apart. Ooh, boom. S. Oh, bam.
They're gonna-
Just like
it's
that.
gonna
Double
explode.
X.
Out of there.
Skip right over S, essentially.
Yeah. And if this is what you're doing on day 0, I can only imagine what you're doing after a year.
I've been working on that, I can't promise.
Oh, I know, right? 本当にね、初めて休んで飛んでる前からね、発売日以降は相当上手くなるでしょうね。
今日初めてなの？
まあ、昨日は練習したけど。
Nice tour at the end. Oh, here comes the big dude.
Nice.
But the
Here we
bats,
go.
the bats spawn
Lock it up.
afterwards, so be wary.
Oh, nice. Doing all right. Hasn't gotten hit yet. Another one of those Hellbats. 2 Hellbats.
Are they gonna? No.
Tearing them both apart. Look at that. Nice.
キャバリエはね、空中コンボがだと隙が少ないんでいいですね。
ね、そうですよね。Man, look at that.
That
Doing
one
great.
hurt.
Oh,
That
that-
one hurt pretty
doing a
bad.
great job with those air combos with Cavalier there, man.
Yep. You can
Look
get
at
some
that.
serious airtime with this one.
Going up, too.
Million stab. Are they gonna blow?
No, not yet.
Pretty soon. Not quite, though.
Oh yeah, I
Never
will
mind,
There you
just...
never
go. Get out of there. Get out of there.
No, don't worry.
Oh, you're right. Nice.
Oh, no.
This will do. Oh, I got hit by that one.
Use the devil trigger to get their health back.
Got to build up some more. There you go. Now he's got some double
I love
trigger
Raw
gauge.
Guard.
Now
This
Oh,
guy.
I know what, yeah.
Yeah.
I will... Alright, get up. Oh, why are you running away?
Ah!
Oh,
Don't taunt him!
Ah!
He's too rapid.
Yeah, just get it.
ロイヤルガード、相性がいいと思いますよ。
For these guys, maybe Royal Guard's going to be the way to go.
Yeah, he's got like more than one strike. Alright, here we go. It's a showdown.
No, look at that.
Oh, you
Oh,
interrupted him.
Oh crap, I just didn't study his moveset well enough. And I mean, I can just royal Ruiz right there. Okay. Oh, come on, I was thinking he was going to do something else.
Getting cocky.
Oh, okay, I won't just...
Yeah,
Sorry.
do it the old-fashioned way.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
What's the
I'm
frame-
actually because I'm actually better against Cavalier.
Okay. No, yeah. You can redeem yourself on the boss.
Okay.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
It ain't
Yeah.
over yet. It ain't over yet.
パープルローブのかけらは結構難しいところに多いんで、こういうね、はっきり見えるところは取り逃さないように
Yeah,
Oh, there's that.
I'm
Isuno-san has a little tip for everybody. The purple orbs in this one, they're going to be hidden in some pretty hard to reach places. So whenever you see one that's kind of out in the open like that, you really want to take that opportunity to get it because you don't know if you're going to miss one of the hard to reach ones.
I mean, it's pretty cool that enemies can react this well. I mean, I didn't expect that. You have a different
It's a
kind of
CPU
reaction.
upgrade now. We're not running
Yeah.
on the PS3 or like the Xbox 360 anymore. This is like
Yeah.
Xbox One territory now.
That's true.
Bigger CPU means better AI.
Oh, they're just gonna let me through.
Boy, wouldn't
Boy,
that
wouldn't
be
that
the
be the
day?
day.
How many times I played through this mission? My God.
This is like maybe my fourth or
Yeah,
fifth
exactly,
run of
like-
it.
I probably played through maybe at least 30 times before I did the last stream, so you definitely
Alright,
haven't
here we
anywhere
go.
near as much prep. And you haven't got all the abilities either, so this is a lot more trickier than my one. A lot more trickier.
Nice.
Yes.
There you go.
And then the final
Nice.
one. What? No.
Ah, crap. I was one from late.
What's the frame timing on this?
practice that one a lot.
Ah, crap. I haven't even done. Maybe for later.
Oh, man.
パンチの
Is
バ
it
ウロー
one?
の
Is
ね
it 1/10 of a second? Is it 1/10 of a second to do the just guard?
Yeah, well, probably.
Yeah, it's a tight window, man. It's not easy. It's not easy.
If you guys watched any of our videos during TGS time frame, Okabe-san showed this area off a lot, and he practiced Balrog a lot on this guy, doing the
bob and weave.
the swing and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. I love that move.
Okay, I can let this up.
This is normally I just wail on him with the guns.
人がいいプレーしてるとそれを真似したくなってやるっていうのがあって僕がそれをやったのも開発の人がやってるのかっこいいなと思って真似してやってます
Use
In
the
there.
tricks.
Yeah, and actually, the reason that
Get out
Okabe-san
there.
even,
Nice.
the reason that he was so focused on trying to play with Balrog like that back in the TGS time frame is because he had seen other people on the dev floors playing like that. He saw that, he was like, that looks really cool, really stylish. I really hope that, and now I want to try to do that. And so
Yeah.
that's basically, that's how Devil May Cry, that's what Devil May Cry is all about, right? It's all about playing that way, playing stylishly, seeing other people playing stylishly, and then
100%.
trying to do that. you know?
Nice evade. That would've done.
Nice, you're doing great. You're doing great, Charles.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
Ah,
Devil
crap.
trigger.
Oh,
Get the health
man.
back. Get the health.
Full side double trigger, man. There you go.
And that sword's got some range on it.
Yeah, actually,
like a
a cover here is
Jump. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it.
Alright, now hit him. You're son. Now go for it.
この
Go for it.
ワープ切りをちゃんと見切らないと結構辛いですね。
Nah, so yeah, you gotta be careful. Right about now, this is
Green-
when
green help.
he starts
Yep,
to
right there.
do that. Yep, do
So
that
it's-
warp there. And when he does the warp
Nice.
splash, that's the one that'll really get you. You gotta be careful. Nice. All right, good. Charles knows to get out of there because he's about to charge this one up something fierce.
Yeah.
While taunting, no less.
This is all for dramatic effect.
Ah,
Oh man.
It's not an easy, like, literally, it's one.
Ooh, air guard.
1/10
Nice
of a
air guard.
too bad I can't try airway or release, right?
Nice. Using the double trigger to restore some life. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
Trickster's getting him out of there. Oh, he's going to do it. Nice. That was
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, Balrog is good for this one. Yeah.
Oh,
He's got his armor down. You can stun him.
oh nice, dude.
Yeah. He's got
まあ
wings.
体
but he
の
can't fly
周
over.
りについてる電撃を剥がしてからがチャンスなんで、今攻め時ですよ。
There you go. Now, Isuno-san says, now's your chance.
Yeah.
When he loses that electric
I have
field,
an
that's
idea
when you
about
go
what to
want to go
finish
after.
off.
That's your chance.
Okay. Can you kill him with a rose? Can you kill him with a rose? Is that possible?
なんでギリギリまで攻めれるんですけどね。
And then during that charge, that you have a certain window, as you can tell, to go after him during the charge. But you got to get out of there in a certain amount of time, as you can tell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when he does that, he goes straight for the attack afterwards.
Nice. There you go, man. You're gonna get it. Almost there.
Double trigger.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
One
There you
more,
go. You
one
got him.
more.
Oh, no. Go for it.
No,
Yeah, good
I know.
block.
Okay.
Don't worry,
If
guys.
you get him with the rose, that'll be sick.
What are you doing? What are you doing to finish him off?
Oh, we're gonna go for it. Whoa! It's charged. That's maximum charge at the moment. That's maximum charge at the moment.
Oh, you know what?
Oh, he wants to.
Oh, he didn't
Oh,
even
he
hit.
wants to charge up Royal Guard. Oh man, wanted to kill him with Royal Release, didn't quite get it.
Do it with the bike.
All right.
I was pretty.
Fine, finish that with the
if I-
Cavalier.
Right,
Nice.
can we
Good
switch
job,
off?
buddy.
I think a disadvantage right there. Oh,
Yeah. So yeah, nice.
yeah.
That was definitely an S.
I wanted to kill before Royal Release, but I guess I'm not still ready for that. Wow.
Oh, okay. So no, if we leave it right there. We don't show any more screens. So
Yep.
That's fine. Cool.
最初リリースで倒そうしたよね。
Yeah, so. It's all right, man. You'll get it.
I
We'll
tr-
see videos. I'm sure we'll see videos of you taking him out with Raw Release as revenge
Yeah, I will do
after the
that.
game comes out. Man.
Actually,
How did it feel? How did it feel to play as Dante?
it feels really good. It feels really different for Devil May Cry 4. Like I expected to be quite similar in some of its properties, but it feels really different. Yet it feels really appropriate and good. So I'm really
Nice.
happy about it. It will need some training to master Dante as much
100%.
as I think it.
Yep.
Yeah, it needs some serious training, and it's really worth the deal. Like I'm sure.
I reckon there's going to be so much new tech discovered as well. Like obviously all the old tech they had in like Devil May Cry 4, and I reckon this game's going to have all kinds of stuff in there that people are going to find out.
Well, at the very least, this jump cancel is still a thing. Well, you can still like jump cancel off, the air taunt, which is ecstasy.
Okay.
You can still jump cancel out of it. So at the very least, you can change things pretty fast in the air. As for new tech, well, we need every weapon to know if we are going to.
Yeah, and you'll be able to play through the game on March 8th, get every weapon, and then figure out all the cool stuff. So, yep, I can't wait. I can't wait. But that ends the Dante Mixer exclusive playthrough. So now we're good to go on all other channels as well. Cool. What are we doing for time at the moment? Okay, 11 o'clock. We've still got an hour to go, and we've still got 2 playthroughs to get through, so still plenty of time.
Yeah, man.
But now
8 p.m. in Japan.
I'm going to add an extra chair here so that we can get Gabriel and Carlo on the stream as well. Is Carlo still here? Is he still here?
Yeah.
Is he still in the building?
ね、そうですね。
C にあのチェアがあるぞ。
Okay, I need to go check to see if he's still here. He might have just nipped out to the bar.
Okabe-san's very jealous of your chair, man. He's very jealous of your chair. You have very
Comfy,
nice
man.
chairs there.
Yeah. There's a decent swivel on them. Very decent swivel.
See, this is what we have. We have these folding chairs.
Man,
That's what we have.
that's because your office has like over 2,000 employees, whereas the Capcom
We
Europe
do have, yeah, we do have a couple
has
people.
about
we do have
50
a couple
people, so we can afford the more comfortable chairs. And our laptops are more
Yeah.
up to date as well, because I've seen the old laptops you guys have.
だからその分はそうですね。椅子にも合わせて。I see. I see. That is a good point. That is a good point. We do have over 800 devs over here
Yep.
in Osaka alone. Yeah.
It's where the action happens. It's where the action happens. There's no development at Capcom Europe, unfortunately. There used to be a mobile division, but we don't have one anymore.
I mean, yeah, okay. You guys. There's not a development team over there, but I mean, I don't think people realize like how much happens behind the scenes on your end. You know,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
it's not just like okay, yeah, we get stuff from Japan and do what we're told, right? Like there's a ton of back and forth. You know, you guys are involved in a lot of the games, right? You guys. I mean, for Street Fighter, I'm assuming you gave a lot of feedback that got in there, right?
Yeah. I mean, like the team's always asking me for like feedback from the competitive players over here. So there's a lot of back and forth. There's definitely a lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
So we get our name in the credits. That means so much to me. Like having my name in the credits in like a game like this. I just see it like I've already see it obviously for DMC5. I was like, yes, like my name's in a Devil May
Nice.
Cry game, and that just like feels so awesome.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, cool. Right, I need to find Carlo. Does anybody seen him around? Is he still in the building? I wanted to talk to him about all the Nero like scam model stuff, and hopefully he'll come back. We'll have to start, I guess, the next bit without him. But we're gonna switch over to Nero now. So joining me is Gabriel, otherwise known on his YouTube channel as
No.
Devil Never Cry, and he's cosplaying as well. He's got his Nero jacket.
Yeah, man.
You right, guys?
Yeah, man. What's up, buddy?
How's it going, man? How's everybody doing?
That is a nice goal, man.
Yeah, it's I recently just got it. Convenient timing. Very convenient timing.
That's
Where'd you
awesome,
get it from?
man.
Amazon.
Amazon.
Believe
okay.
it or not, yeah. Crazy.
It might not be official. I don't know. I'm not gonna check. I ain't gonna.
I'm
ask.
assuming that's not official.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna check. He made it at home. Look how amazing this is. Like, you're a serious, like 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 a thread and needle. Perfect, man. All good. All good.
Stuff, yeah.
Cool. But yes, we are now going to switch over to the Nero playthrough, and if Carlo comes back, then we're going to have him joining us as well. He might have had. I think he had to shoot this morning, so he might have had to leave already. But it was good to see him at the very least. Very least.
Yeah, yeah. At least we saw him at the beginning. Yeah.
But yes, this is going to be a mission, one of the earlier missions. It's the same mission that's in the demo. So you've already, like, a lot of the people in the stream would have already, like, seen this. But this is the full mission rather than the demo mission. So there's, like, you'll notice some stuff and there'll be some new stuff as well.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm going to go to
And
mission
then,
select.
and just to reiterate, this is an old build of the game. This is an old build of the game we're using specifically so we could have some debug functionality. And as a result, it may or may not run as well as the retail version. So if you see any hiccups, I promise those hiccups were most likely ironed out for the final retail version of the game.
I mean, if it looks this good from, like, an earlier build, then you can imagine what the final one looks like.
Oh man, yeah, we spent by September, October, we were doing pretty well from a stability standpoint.
Okay.
But I mean, the way dev goes, there's just like stuff that you're constantly doing QA, and especially from that point on, we were constantly doing QA, and there's just like little stuff that you find. You're like, okay, how is this happening? What's going on here? It's constantly doing that until the last minute that you possibly can, so you have the most stable game that you have by the time the game ships.
特にTGS の体験版のね、が素晴らしい出来だったなと思ってね、当時のことを振り返ると。
Yeah, the demo that we had on the show floor, like for TGS, for instance, and for all the different events we had too. That one we just ran through the ringer from a QA perspective.
Okay.
So,
という点では特にね、本当に普通ああいうところに出すってちょっとねドキドキしながら止まっちゃうんじゃないかなみたいなそういう事故が一切起こらないぐらいの出来だったのが本当に素晴らしいと思いましたね。
Oh man, I mean, and we ran that particular build for the first time at TGS, and it was really the first time that we ran it, and we were surprised because like a lot of times you have these demos. You figure we make these demos, specifically for the show floor, different things. They're demos that you don't QA them a whole lot because they're not something that are generally going to be given to the public. So, at least something that you can download, for instance, to your own kit, right? But we were amazed because we had it on the show floor, and then by the end of the day, we'd found literally no problems, no bugs, no crashes or whatever. It was fantastic.
Yeah, sick work, man. Although I played through this mission 2 earlier, and I hate to tell you, there are still bugs in the game.
Well, yeah, and again, you're talking about for this build that you have, right?
One of the enemies is shaped like a bug. That's what I was meaning. One of the enemies is shaped like an insect. I wasn't actually saying it's bugs. Ah, damn it. I was hoping you were going to catch my drift on that one. You don't have the British sarcasm. You don't have the British sarcasm. That's what it is.
I'm sorry.
Right. Okay, so we're going to start this mission, and once you jump in, then you can check the controls. Like, I might have turned it to inverted, so you might want to change it back just in case.
Yeah,
just in case.
Well
but we can't show any menus. We're not showing to the gameplay just yet, and I'll give Jamar a shout once we're ready to switch over. But we are about to start the Neuro gameplay.
Sweet.
Nice. And Gabriel, I mean, you came to the London event, right? We got a picture together, didn't we?
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
Right? That's up on Twitter, right? Okay.
Yeah, still up on Twitter, yeah.
Pride.
Nice.
Is it your pinned tweet?
Yeah, it is the
It's
pinned
the
tweet,
pinned
actually.
tweet! You're on the top.
Thank you.
Yeah. I believe it was a picture with you and Itsuno.
Of course, of course.
ヨーロッパの UK のイベントですね。ナイス。
Was Gabe one of the ones that won
He was, yeah.
speed run?
He's already won a free
Okay.
copy of the game. Were you the first one?
Yeah, I was
He
the
was
first
the
one.
first
That's
one.
right.
The first
That's
winner.
right.
Yeah. That's well remembered, man.
The speed run.
Yeah.
All right, we're good to switch to gameplay now. Let's do it. All right, we're good. Gameplay. Here we go.
All right, look at this.
Matt and Itsuno have very kindly given Gabriel Rawhide as well.
Sweet.
So we have Rawhide, which wasn't in the demo.
That's right.
You're
Exactly. He's
gonna
going to play with Rawhide here. Got to be one of the first people outside of the media to play
Pretty much.
with Rawhide.
Wire grapple, good start.
Anybody that has the demo at this point probably knows this battle pretty well.
Yeah.
I think some people might have played this more than once.
体験版に出してるんで、まあ、ゴリアテの言っちゃいますけど、ゴリアテのその戦闘をね、すごく空中から降りないプレイをしてる人とか、パンチラインだけで倒すやつとかね、すごい面白いのが出てるんで、ちょっと彼にも期待したいです。
Yeah, we're hoping to see some big things from Gabriel. We've seen all kinds of stuff from the demo. We've seen videos of people like, for instance, they get to the Goliath at the end of the stage, and they'll do stuff like they'll beat him without having ever touched the ground, for instance. You know, we saw, what was it, last week, I think? We saw somebody who actually beat the Goliath on top of the church. He never actually got through the church. That was amazing.
Crazy, yeah.
屋上切る。
そうそう。
ゴリアテがかわいそうに。
Okabe-san says, yeah, I'm watching that. I actually felt kind of bad for the Goliath.
Carlo is still here, so he will be joining us in a minute.
Ah, nice.
He's currently having he's on a
camera.
business call at the moment, a business call, but he will be joining us in a sec to talk about all the Nero scan model stuff.
Ooh.
Oh no starts.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I was trying to skip the.
That's
I was trying to skip the thing. My bad.
Oh, that's like, I stopped trying to skip the cutscenes at the beginning, did it in the middle to like make sure that didn't happen.
All right.
That's all right. You both get one.
Most durable enemies I've found
Yeah.
so far.
These guys can just soak up the damage. Well, they don't really do anything to you. They just kind of run away.
Yeah, these guys are sponges, aren't they?
Yeah, but they give you lots of red orbs.
のために
They're
結
like
構攻
walking
撃を
treasure chests.
耐えられる。
そうですね。こいつほっといたら地面潜って逃げようとするんで、それだけ阻止してれば倒せると思いますね。
Okay, we're
Yeah,
already
for
on
those red and Pusa, you guys, anybody that's played against them will know that they're only on screen for a certain amount of time, and then eventually they kind of run away. So you definitely want to take care of those guys as soon as possible.
Yep.
That's true.
Nice. All right.
And in terms of abilities that unlock, he has. So this should be more or less the same abilities that he has in the demo, just with extra Devil Breakers. So this is not like fully unlocked Nero.
That's right. Yep. This is not fully powered up Nero. We wanted to save. We were spending the first couple minutes setting up for the stream from this end, kind of telling Matt, look, we don't want to unlock this. We don't want to unlock this. We don't
I
wanna
was
unlock
begging.
this.
I was saying, Matt,
Keep some of this stuff.
please be reasonable about it. And he was like, no.
Right.
Matt Walker has spoken, and I'm not going to challenge that.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Wanted to. I know we've had a lot of people that have said, look, you know, there's certain areas, there's a lot of stuff that some people are saying, look, Capcom, you're kind of showing a lot here.
True.
We don't want to be completely spoiled for the game, and so we're trying to do our best to say, look, we understand.
Yep.
From a PR perspective, from a marketing perspective, there's still some stuff that we want to show because we think that people are going to be pretty excited about it, but we also understand that there's a lot of people that want to go in without being spoiled. So, so we're trying to let everybody know, like, look, we understand, especially now moving forward here, if you want to go in completely fresh, do your best to mute everything that you can. It's only a week left.
Yeah, literally. We've got like 9 days or so now, isn't it? Yeah. It's one of the hardest things about being involved with a game like this. Is just like you want to tell everybody everything, and you can't.
Oh yeah.
I just want to like all my like gaming mates. I just want to tell them like literally everything, but you can't.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I know how it goes. Man.
You
I
more
love
than
that
anyone.
cutscene.
You more than anyone.
You know, me, I don't know. Maybe Isano especially.
I suppose, yeah. From the earliest point of development.
言いたくなるんだろう。でもね、やっぱりね、
Ooh, got cancels.
ね、バランスもあるので。
Nice.
それ言いたいことあるんですけどね。
そうですね。今何そうですよね。There's still even about this game. There's all kinds of stuff that we can't wait. We can't wait for people to see it on their own. You know,
Yeah.
we want to tell you, but we don't want to spoil it for you.
No. It's always best to like
Nice.
discover stuff naturally.
Clearing these guys out.
Oh, we're switching. I'm still wondering when he's going to bring out Rawhide. I'm sure he's got an idea in mind.
Look at that. Double S. Triple S. Nice.
Smoking Sexy Style. I think that's the best abbreviation we've had for the Triple S yet.
Smoking sexy style. You got it, dude.
Was that one of yours, Matt? That definitely sounds like one of yours.
No, a lot of people say, I've had a lot of people say, "Oh, Matt, did you come up with, like, for instance, yeah, the that stuff, for instance, the style terms, for instance, or like, Matt, are you the narrator?" No, I'm not. I'm not the style voice. Oh, nice, he's going up there getting the red
This
orbs.
is all this stuff I had no idea about. Like, you've already seen
super
2
tough.
areas I didn't even know.
Is he gonna get up there? Is he gonna do it? Oh, nice! I can't tell you
I
how
didn't
hard
even know
that
this.
Isma-san says, "Ah,
And
What?
there's even another one up here. You just got to stand still.
look at you! Even know that, man. Oh man,
So how was
that's
it you played the demo
hardcore.
too
That's
much?
hardcore. I had a stream. We were doing that thing in Japan we call Capcom TV a little while back, and I was playing this level, and we were trying to get on top of the horse, and I could not do it on the stream. As embarrassing as that is.
So we need to get Gabriel out next time.
Here we
We'll
have
fly him out to Japan.
Gabe did it on his first try, essentially.
Pretty much.
That's ridiculous.
That was
That's
badass,
what happens
man.
when you rinse the demo probably like 100 times.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I respect it. I
Nice.
respect it a
Yep,
lot.
だいぶやり込んでるね。
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice, there we go.
Man, you are like making bank right now. Look at this red orbs. I don't even know how you do that down sword move.
Well, this one.
Yeah.
It's just
一緒に上げるには、
split.
レベルブレーカーね、まずどんどん使った方
I
が
must have played
Man,
for
so
the whole game without
yes.
using it once.
Hopefully, I think Gabe can tell. But I mean, from the dev point of view, really the idea is that you want to go through those devil breakers. You want to don't be afraid to use those break gauge moves. Obviously, you do want to be careful so that you don't completely run out.
Skip.
But I mean, from a stylish point of view, it's really all about trying to use those devil breakers and using the break gauge moves and going through them here.
Yeah, you're definitely incentivized to, get creative and break them. You never,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going for, from the dev point of view. We've kind of explained this in a couple of interviews at this point, but we want to have differentiation between the 3 characters. We didn't want Nero and Dante to just kind of be clones of each other. And when we came up with V, the reason that V is such a completely different concept is very much that we go, look, he's not just like, there's no point in making a new character if the new character isn't gonna be different from the other characters.
Yeah.
In that case, it's just a skin, right? So
Exactly. Yeah.
we very much tried to make sure that the gameplay was differentiated for all 3 characters. And that's why, Dante is all about changing styles, changing weapons on the fly. Nero is all about, okay, he's got these devil breakers, and how can I use these? In what order should I use these? And when should I use these?
Right, I'm just gonna set up Carlo here so that he's joining us on the mic as well. In fact, Carlo, do you want to? I'll jump out a sec. Do you want to just jump on? And then Matt, if you want to talk to Carlo about all the Nero scan model stuff.
All right.
Cool.
Let's do that.
Where did I come from again?
カルロさんが今からやってくれてた。
Hey Matt, can you hear me?
All right, Carlo, what's up, man?
Yo, how's it going? It's going exciting. Gosh, watching this thing gets me getting me excited. I have to play it later again.
What's it feel like to see yourself tearing apart demons?
Casual Monday to Friday,
Casual
work.
Monday. There you go.
Usual day in the office. It's great, honestly. It's cool. It's kind of cool to see how the developments come from, when I used to play games when I was like 17 and 16, to now, and just how the detail and the gameplay and what you can do with it, it's a whole nother level. So it's kind of cool to come back and revisit everything a bit. It's very cool.
It's fantastic, man.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm sure. Obviously, you're a model. You're a model, so there's very specific things that you have to do with your hair and your look, I would imagine. But man, someday if we could see you with like short white hair like Nero, man, that'd be insane, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It would be pretty cool. I'm going to this, so anyone who wants to come join, I'm going to the games convention in Milan from the 8th till the 12th, and so I'll be there. And I am considering potentially to go white in my hair and clean shaven, so there's an option. Depends how much they pay me.
Awesome. That's crazy, man.
They do like a just for men
You
white.
remember-
Is that a thing?
Trust me.
Just for men white. They must do.
Yeah, of course I do. Yeah, it's like silver. It does look quite cool because the hair, like Nero, I can see it right now. So the hair Nero's got there is obviously exactly like very similar to what I had when I was doing it. So it's shorter, but I have had it short like that before. So there's possibilities. I'll do a vote online.
That's amazing, man.
See what people want.
Do you remember when we actually did the scan in Serbia?
Yeah, of course I do. Amazing.
How was that, like, as an experience? I'm assuming you haven't done anything like that before, right?
Yeah, it's different. So I haven't really done scans like that before. I've done scans for certain animations in videos, but not in games. So nothing game related.
Okay.
And you know,
So
yeah.
was that the same kind of thing where they kind of had you? So a scan, right? A scan for anybody that doesn't quite understand. We scan Carlo. He's the model. We put Carlo like in a big circle of cameras.
Yeah.
And got a bunch of pictures of him. And then with that, we can make 3D data of him. And that's how you get the Nero model in the game.
Yeah.
When you were doing that stuff for animation that you were talking about, was it that same kind of thing, or was it something different?
Nah, it was very basic. It was just basically capturing my face from different angles and then putting it into an image to then stabilize it for the videos. So it wasn't games. It was nothing to do with games. It was just it was commercials I've done in the past with. You know, and sometimes they wanna, you know, they switch between my actual face and it's like an animation. So that was, and it was very basic. You know, when we did it, I mean, it was like, was it 200 cameras around? It was a cool little pod. Can't remember. I think it was like 200, right? 200 cameras?
Yeah, it was something like, I forget how many.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it was actually, I want to say, yeah, at least 50 or 60 some cameras.
Oh, maybe
and that's just for your body. And then we did it again for your face, right?
Yeah, exactly. So that was pretty cool. So yeah.
And when we did it for your face, you probably remember, we actually had you kind of make all these different faces, right?
Yeah. I had this guy.
It was like, you know, doing all that different stuff, right? Yeah.
Trust me.
When you were doing your animation stuff, what did you do? That the same kind of thing, or was it just basically in one state?
No, that was not. So with Devil May Cry, when we did that, obviously we had all these different expressions, and there's obviously, I didn't even know, if for of you guys out there who don't know, there's this alphabet for facial expressions. I had no idea about that. So when they start,
heard of that.
Yeah, it's mad, yeah. So when they start introducing me to these different expressions, I was like, how do you even do that expression? I didn't even know it existed. So
right.
It was pretty
cool.
cool.
There was a lot of coaching, wasn't there?
Yeah. So, you know, as a guy in front of me.
Do this or whatever. Yeah.
Full thing. Like,
and that's also that we can have the data so that when the character talks, the character wasn't necessarily the actor for the character is not Carlo, right? That's actually somebody else. That's Johnny Young Bosch. He's actually the one that does the acting and the voice acting. And when Johnny Young Bosch makes different faces, we need the technology to make it so that your model is making those same faces. And so to do that, then we end up scanning your face like that in all these different configurations, so that the 3D model, the 3D data can represent that. Look at that, finishing it off with a taunt.
Oh,
that was nice.
Nice, Gabe. Nice,
great.
dude.
Lots of enemies in this room.
Good character, yeah. It was good.
I'm loving the use of
good
red.
gameplay as well, good gameplay.
Nice one.
That's
Nice,
great.
man.
Matt, did you have to do all this stuff when you did, what was it, the Resident Evil Zombie? Or was it a lot more straightforward?
Nope. For me, it was a lot different. For the Resident Evil Zombie. Nice, getting up in another secret spot.
It's like proper, like, DMC parkour.
Maybe we should have actually mentioned spoilers for the stream.
This is a scene I played at the event we had in London.
That's right.
Yeah, it was cool.
That's right. Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, you played it there. That's right. We got a picture of you sitting at the kit.
Oh yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, for the zombie thing, Matt, that was a little different. They didn't get my like facial expressions and stuff. We have a couple amazing 3D modeler arts here that they did take like a kind of static 3D scan of me, and then from there they really changed it all.
Okay.
And that's because it was a zombie. You know, it really wasn't meant to be something where we were gonna have like.
No, you weren't like a main character or anything like that. Yeah.
Exactly. But like for instance, we have our buddy Miguel Cordy, the head of localization. He's in Resident Evil 2 as the cop.
Oh, really? That's sick.
Yep. And Miguel, yeah.
You do a lot of like in-house kind of casting by the sounds of it.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, we have a whole bunch of different people here that, you know, because we use so much of the scanning tech, we have a lot of people on the side that we have scanned for various different reasons. For me, yeah, I was scanned, for instance, as a zombie in RE2. I've been scanned before as other stuff too. I mentioned also that you see these kind of husks of people, especially in this stage here in Devil May Cry 5. That's me and that's a modeler from the game, Alexander Jaude. who the two of us, like kind of in these different configurations, and they actually scanned us. In the end, they changed the model so much you can't tell that it's us at all.
Are you in
But,
this?
yeah.
Are you in this game somewhere?
In this one, yeah, like, it's just you see the husks of the people.
Okay,
And,
no, but
like,
are
for-
you
at
in
the
this one
beginning-
somewhere? Like, fans like dig deep enough, are they gonna find like a corpse with like your
Yeah.
face on it or something?
Nah, they're not going to find anything that they'll be able to recognize.
Okay. I'll skip. Sorry.
Nah, so here's the battles that's not in the demo.
Yeah, it's not.
ここで
This is when you get first introduced to these annoying
Those are
guys.
there.
What are these called?
So I don't know.
These are quite, yeah,
They got like double meat
mad.
cleavers. Yeah. They're really sturdy.
These guys, Hell Antinola is what they're called.
Okay. Have you taken any damage yet? No. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. I just wanted to ask.
反
Okay.
撃をする
yeah.
んですね。だから気をつけ
These
て
guys are definitely
対
annoying
応
for
し
that.
ないと攻撃食らうと思います。
The point with these guys, as you can tell, is you knock them back. That's when they come
Yes.
at you like that
Yeah.
with their cleavers. So you got to be careful of that. Nice finish. Nice kill camera.
We're getting
Even
close.
though Gabe has only played the demo for the most part, he's doing pretty well against all these
he's
guys.
doing all-
Yeah.
He's showing me all this extra stuff, like these like little like cubby holes didn't know were there. Like,
Yeah.
you've been in two like secret rooms in the scenery that I didn't know were there.
You just gotta explore.
Oh, I know.
Like they've literally been through the game with a
Showing
fine-tooth
a
comb.
lot, yep. A lot of the secrets here.
ちょっと初めて見た人、簡単なゲーム、めちゃめちゃ簡単。
You know, Matt, in retrospect, maybe we shouldn't have had people that are so good at the game because people are going to see the stream and they're going to think that it's a relatively easy game.
No, I've still got to play my V section yet. That's fine. They're
There you
definitely.
go, there you go. Okay.
I'll
So you
die
can
on
still
purpose.
prove- you can still
I'll
prove
die
that
on
that's how
purpose.
Right on. Come on, gotta go.
Okay. Got a bit of a.
All right, here we go. It's Goliath time.
I'm doing a bit of a live stream on my Instagram as well. So you've got a bit of a
Cool,
live,
cool.
live feed.
Live streaming on Instagram. We can hit
Yeah.
it because we don't normally do Instagram, so we're literally hitting
I know.
all the broadcasting
All the
channels as well.
platforms, all the platforms today.
This is the first time Capcom Europe's ever done this.
It's great.
I'm excited.
Matt, should we do a few more questions regarding the scan and stuff, and then that'd be quite cool to capture that while he's doing his
Yeah.
game here, which is pretty cool.
So, like you said, it was the first time you've done the scan model stuff, isn't it? So, like, is it just something you're probably going to pursue again more in the future?
But you know what? It's interesting. So it was a really good experience. Often, when it comes to modeling jobs, it's quite a straightforward kind of thing you do. When it comes
Yeah.
to commercials and more acting, you have a bit more variation what you can do. But this was quite a different concept. So actually doing something that was quite outside of the box and
Yeah.
slightly
Diversifying the portfolio, isn't
exactly,
it? Yeah.
exactly. And it was a bit more, has a bit more longevity. Obviously, it's integrated in a game. It's going to be, there forever.
This is going to sell millions. So
Exactly.
Like, yeah, literally, like,
Exactly.
there's going to be a hell of a lot of people seeing your face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and it's just, I guess, really fun way of actually capturing, the face rather than just having it for a shoot or
Yeah.
for a billboard or something. It was actually quite nice to kind of have a bit of movement. Obviously, with Nero's expressions, it's crazy the different expressions you can see in the game. In the video.
How did you first find out about this job then? And did Matt Nitsuno contact you, or did you see an advert somewhere? How did it come about?
It was actually through a production company.
Okay.
And with my agent. So they got in touch and said, look, it'd be great to kind of do something together.
Yeah.
And for the first year and a half, it was quite secret. Obviously, we couldn't share anything about what we were doing.
I imagine you
and
made NDA'd up to your eyeballs.
the
and
whole
stuff.
thing,
Yeah,
contract, and the whole thing. So it was all super secret.
Yeah.
And I had a few people writing me and being like, is there something going on? I had no idea how they leaked it. But people always leak stuff, especially in the gaming world. They find out early.
Okay, yeah. It's all like Chinese whispers through the grapevine, isn't it?
Exactly. Just denying everything. But it's good. And then obviously when we 6 months ago, so when Matt and we released the whole in the press conference, and that's when it kind of blew up a bit, which was good. Yeah, but it's really good experience, and I think in the future definitely would be really cool to get involved with other games and anything else.
Yeah, man.
That's
You never
around.
know. I'm sure other games companies, once they see Nero here, then
Yeah, send my
there's a
portfolio.
potential there. Yeah.
Send my portfolio and have a bit of a game stream.
Definitely.
Which is cool. But yeah, it's been exciting. So good to have it come out and see full release, see what people think of it.
Yeah,
Really-
I'm sure the same with Matt Nitsuno. We're kind of on tenterhooks to see what the Metacritic score for this game is.
Yeah.
I reckon it's going to be very high.
Yeah.
Very high. There's been so much positive feedback on this game.
Oh.
Yes,
Yes,
that's a big
it's
finish.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Nice one.
Good gameplay.
Nicely done, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
That was, man, that
That's
was
wicked.
Good stuff.
Good gameplay.
That was on
and
the
then
edge of
we'll
our
skip the
seats,
cutscene.
man. I was like, we were all like, oh my God, is he going to get hit or is he? Who's going to put out the first attack? Oh, that was hot, man. Good job, Gabe.
Nice one.
Thanks, man.
Thanks.
You were going for the no damage,
I
weren't you?
was. I was this
man,
close.
I mean, if you'd have done that would have been like even more insane. But that was still
That was a
absolutely sick.
good run, though. I think. Yeah.
That
Not
was
too
good.
bad.
That was good. I like the fact that you got all the secret stuff as well. Good use
Yeah,
of
yeah.
like rawhide. We got to see some like the whip combos,
Tried to. show
and you
off.
got the Mario 64 with the tailspin.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah,
the
which
Buster,
everybody loves to see. So that was sick.
good
That was
stuff.
sick. That was sick. Awesome.
Nice.
Right, so we are gonna move over as me now. I've got to play as
you.
Boom.
it's got to play as V. So yeah, you're gonna tag out and I'm gonna jump on. Yep.
Good
Amazing.
stuff, man. Good luck.
Great.
Carl, are you able to
Guys,
stick around
thanks
for
a
a bit
lot.
longer?
Yeah, I've got
Alright.
another like 15 minutes.
15
max.
minutes. Okay,
Yeah, and
sounds
then
good.
I have to roll.
Cool. Right, I'm in the hot seat.
Hot seat,
What
hot seat.
is the time? Okay, well, we've still got about a good half an hour to go, so I'm definitely not going to try and speedrun this, which wouldn't be able to happen anyway. Yeah. Okay, we're not showing any gameplay at the moment. Good. All right, I'm going to set this up.
So what I'll do as well on my socials, I'll put out some questions because people ask me a lot of different questions about
Yeah.
the game and gameplay, and I haven't
Okay.
said too much, but I'll put out a few questions and we'll have a collective answer. I'll send it out to you guys, and you can give your feedback on it, and I'll put it out on my
It's kind
socials.
of hard, it's hard to see from here, but we do have the stream chat behind the.
Sure,
Jamar,
actually.
is that live? Is that live?
That's
We
true,
do-
actually.
So if you've got any
Yeah.
questions for Carlo about being like the Nero scam model in the game, then definitely send them here. If he sees them, he
Yeah,
might
yeah.
answer them. So like just
Sure.
fire them away.
Fire away, and
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do, or anyone else can do. It'd be good.
Yeah.
Because it was hard when some random questions. It's good to kind of do them all in one go and have a bit more of a consistency. Yeah, perfect. I can see it. It's great. Hey everyone, how many people are watching at the moment? I don't even know who's online.
Because there's just so many different channels. Yeah.
It's hard, yeah. But there'll be one or two.
It's always the archive views because like obviously we're doing it very early UK time,
Yeah.
and it's like the US is like super early, like 2, 4 like AM at
True.
the moment, and then Japan is very late. So it's always the archive views that we end up like getting all the extra views.
True. Those questions will come in later.
So how long have you been doing like the whole modeling gig for then?
So-
How did you first get into it as well?
That's a good question, actually. So, fun fact, I don't know, probably a lot of you don't know, I used to live in New Zealand a long time ago,
okay.
2008, and one of my friends started like this shitty little skater brand, and he wanted someone who kind of skateboards. I used to skateboard. I'm terrible now, so don't ask me to skateboard. But yeah, I used to skateboard, and and he said, "Can you just wear some of my sweatshirts and just wear them, and then get some shots?" So yeah, we got these really shitty shots of of me skateboarding. No idea what I was doing, and and it was really good. And then it's kind of I got approached from different agencies, and then I took off from there. Got a few different agencies around the world and worked with different brands all over the world. So it's been really good. It's been a progress.
Have you still got those original photos in your portfolio, like from back in the skating days?
I do.
Nice,
yeah. I should
Bit
put one
history
up.
there. Yeah, definitely,
Exactly.
man.
Yeah, 9 years ago. So yeah, it's been good. And then since then I had about 2-year period where I did it full time. But now it's just more of a part-time thing, which I enjoy from time to time when it's good collaborations, good brands. When it works out. And I think Capcom is a really cool fit, different than usual, but
yeah, I mean, like
definitely
Capcom, I
cool.
think is definitely like, I mean, not to toot our own horn or whatever, but like got more street cred than a lot of the other game developers. out
Yeah,
there. I think
exactly.
that's a fair thing to say, Matt Walker, isn't it? Like, Capcom's definitely.
I like to
got
think so. I mean,
yeah,
hopefully.
100%.
Man, but you figure we did the scan. Man, that was, let's see, 2000, was that 15 or 16? I forget.
Yeah, it was a while ago. 16 maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was well. Definitely over 2 years.
Yeah, 2016. So yeah, 2015 is when we were actually starting to talk to you.
Yeah.
And then it was 2016 when we actually scanned you. Yeah.
It's mad.
So it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been mad. Because we initially wanted to do it in Japan, remember, when we switched to Serbia.
Yep.
And
We're talking about doing it here at Capcom.
Yeah. And but it was amazing. I mean, that studio was just insane, wasn't it? I mean, the crew was great. The team was amazing. Like, it was just such a good. Everyone was just on board, really on had the same mission. And when I first started, I really wasn't sure how it was going to work out, but it actually was such a good experience, with the whole team and getting to know everyone and just working through the sort of bits and bobs around it. And it's a shame I haven't.
Well, that was us working with a place called our buddies in Serbia called Three Laterals. This company that they're known for having some of the best facial tech in the industry. Yeah. So one thing that I love to kind of give the RA2 people crap for is like, yeah, their facial animation is pretty good, but because we use these guys on Devil May Cry 5, our facial animation's even better.
Yeah.
It's
It
a
looks
cut.
even
It's a
better.
cut
Come on.
above. It's a cut above. Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
come on.
Step it up,
Yeah,
Ari.
it is.
Step
It's a
it
cut
up, yeah.
above. It
Truth
really
be
is.
spoken.
It
It's,
really
not,
is.
it's not 2018 anymore. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah.
cool. So true. No, but it's interesting. I think like technology nowadays, it's advanced so much, you know, and it's like it's quite cool to see what you can do. I mean, when they took the pictures, you know, just close up to the paw, you know, it's that
Oh,
accurate.
wow.
It's super accurate. That's why now in the game that's why it looks so good, you know. That's why it doesn't look like a.
It looks like a real face to
Yeah.
me. It's like that uncanny valley stuff. Isn't it? You
Exactly.
kind of like look at it and it's just like that. That's hell of a convincing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I'm considering getting like silver hair or white hair for at least a
Nice,
year.
nice.
I have to, considering. So yeah.
Sweet, man.
We'll do an online vote. See what people say.
All right. Okay. I am just sorting things out, getting ready for this mission.
Good song, by the way.
Is this one playing through the game or is it Jamar's doing it?
This is actually from the game.
From the game.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
from the
weird.
game.
Okay,
This
weird.
is Dante's theme, I think.
No, yeah, because I've changed it so it shouldn't play in the game. I've changed it so it shouldn't play in the game. Yeah.
Read through the questions.
Are you sure this is playing for the game? Wait. Are you sure the music's playing for the game? Oh, right, I see. Okay, yeah. That confused me. Apparently, he's playing it on his playlist. This isn't actually playing for the game. But we are good to switch to the gameplay now. Right, cool.
Fair play.
Oh, actually, wait.
Right.
Sorry. I haven't inverted the controls, so I need to do that first. I'm
Oh, I
afraid
got to really control.
ever since, what is it, Star Wing on the SNES, sorry, I've had inverted controls. I can't do it the way most people do it.
You're talking about from us Americans, the one we would call Star Fox.
Yes, it's called
right?
Star
Is that
Fox
the
over
one?
there. EU
Star
is
Fox.
called Star Wing.
Right on.
Both ways are good. I wouldn't necessarily say one way's better than the other. Yeah. All right, cool.
Right
Good
on.
to switch to the gameplay. Well, I'm going to try my best not to embarrass myself here.
Why'd you XG huh? Why'd you go? All right, here we go. So this is really our first V gameplay, official V gameplay here outside of Japan.
It is.
Here we go.
I'm going to leave all the commentary to you and Carlo so I can concentrate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right on. All right, good. You're going to concentrate. So
Yep.
right off the bat, you're going to see the way that V plays is different from Dante and Nero. Really, the idea was we wanted to separate the portion that you protect and the portion that attacks. So he has, as you can see here, Griffin, who is his approximation of a long-range attack, and Shadow here, who's his approximation of a melee attack. And so they would be the same buttons on the controller that you would expect to use for Nero and Dante's guns and swords, respectively. V uses these two familiars to attack for the most part. He's got one other we'll show in a little bit. And looks like Matt's already taken damage.
I did, yeah. I was not paying attention to what was going on.
There you go.
There we go.
And you can, but you have to go in for the last attack there and finish him off with V, as you can see.
Yeah.
And so V uses this cane to finish off the enemies. Once they've gotten to what we call, in the game terminology, it's called stalemate. And as you can see there, when you lock onto the enemy and they're in stalemate, their health meter turns orange there.
That's pretty cool.
All right, he's pulling out Nightmare. Nightmare is essentially his devil trigger. You're going to pull the devil trigger when you have enough bars there, and you'll be able to call out Nightmare. And Nightmare is going to automatically attack the enemies, but you can also control him yourself if you do what's called promotion. It's a skill that you can unlock, and you can ride him.
Oh, yes. I love that. It's interesting, isn't it, with V as well? Like, I think it's quite a cool contrast compared to, like, Nero Dante, because obviously he's as an individual not as strong as Nero Dante, but then obviously has help of all these amazing animals that can obviously help him to kind of be more flexible and have a bit of a different way of playing. I guess it makes the game experience.
He's got
Exactly.
a very different playstyle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
which is cool.
And that exactly, you're very right, and very much the design is very based on that because he's not part demon like Dante and Nero, because he's human. The idea is, all right, well, we don't want him to appear as kind of beefy and strong as Dante and Nero. And he should be a little more fragile because that should also help the player kind of understand that, okay, this is the portion that I need to protect because he does look a little more fragile.
It's true.
Matt pulling out the book there. By pulling out the book when you have enemies around, charge up your double trigger gauge even faster. Well, you can charge it up while you're reading the book, I should say. You see,
cool.
V, he can't run like a superhuman, but he can ride on Shadow like this to do his traversal and run a lot faster, traverse a lot faster than he would be able to otherwise.
I wish my cat at home was this useful.
I love a comment.
And I have no idea. I guess Matt just wanted to show that off. Okay, that's cool.
Carlo knows his shit.
All right,
Yeah,
here we go.
has to.
Pulling in Nightmare again. And if you played Devil May Cry 1, you may recognize a lot of the moves that Shadow and Griffin do. And even Nightmare. Matt, one thing you might want to try if you get a couple different enemies into stalemate at the same time is you can combo his kind of final strike there. So you can really raise your style meter there if you have a couple different enemies in stalemate, and you can kind of basically just mash the circle button or the B button on the Xbox controller if you want, and if you combo it right, then you'll transport from one enemy to the next and kill them in succession, and that can get you some really big style points. This time, all right, he's used promotion to get on top of Nightmare. Hopefully the game doesn't bug
he's
out.
facing the wrong way.
And when he's on top of Nightmare like that, he can actually control Nightmare as opposed to letting the AI control him. Also, you'll kind of notice that V has Kane stuck in Nightmare when he's doing that. The idea there is that if his Kane's in Nightmare, that's when Nightmare can finish off opponents.
No, Matt. Cool fun fact. You probably didn't know this, but I met V like last Friday, and
oh, cool!
Yeah. We had a catch up. It's pretty cool. I mean, he looks very much like the game as well, I must say. So you can't miss him.
Nice.
So same,
nice.
But really nice guy. And I think I met most of the team now from different characters, and they're all generally really nice people. So I think that makes a massive difference as well. They're really like humble, genuine, nice guys, and I think just it's cool kind of keep in touch with all of them. So there might be some other cool things we might do in the future. But yeah, they're a good group of people. And yeah,
that's awesome.
Nice guy.
You were saying that you're going to be at that show in Milan. Is anyone else going to be there, or is it just going to be you?
I think it's just going to be me, unless someone else wants to join. But I'm flying over there for 4 days just to make sure that I'm going to be doing signings, just be there, take pictures, chatting to people who have got questions, and just being available really for anything they want to know. Capcom's going to be there as well, so should be quite fun. Really good just to kind of be available. So there's a whole bunch of people already booked on. And we want to give away some merch as well. So anyone who's in Milan wants to get some free merch, we're going to be giving some stuff away. So do come down and grab some while it's there.
I've only been to Milan once before, but it is an awesome city.
There's a lot of cool stuff going on. It's good for business. There's there's a lot of cool conventions there, and it's just and it's quite easy. It's small compared to London. It's you can't get lost that much, as long as you I've got your phone on you. But it'll be really good. So I can't wait. So 8th till the 12th of March. We'll be there, so good fun.
And Matt, have you done the Devil Trigger, Shadow and Devil Trigger?
Yes, I have.
Griffin moves at all. So if you hold in, it'd be on the PlayStation controller, it'd be L2, and on the Xbox controller, it would be left bumper. You can hold that in, and you can hit either the melee button or the range button, and depending on whether you're holding that and which button you're hitting, the AI it'll power up Shadow or Griffin, and it'll kind of control them with the AI momentarily. But that only happens if you have at least one bar on your Devil Trigger meter. Nice.
Oh. Griffin's firing off all the shots.
Mato-san, だいぶ V 練習したのか?
Iso-san says he thinks it looks like you did a little bit of practicing with V, huh?
I could have probably done with a bit more time, but I've not got it to a triple S yet. I'm gonna have to try harder. I need to put more
でもちゃんと
effort in.
ね、 チャージしながらもう一方の魔獣で攻撃できてる気がするけど。
Yeah, one of the big things, one of the kind of hard things to do, and it looks like you're doing it, is charging, holding the button for
difficult.
one of the familiars while attacking with the other one. And by doing that, by always kind of having one of the familiars charge there, you can pull off the charge attack, by holding in square or triangle for a couple seconds and letting go. Those are just pretty powerful moves from both those guys.
Doing a bit of a live stream right now again, right here in the Capcom office.
Yep, Capcom Entertainment Europe, baby.
Playing this amazing game, as you can see. We'll have this featured. Beautiful. Very cool.
Alright, give me the real stuff. Alright, here we go. I'll try and group them up. Can I get a hedgehog? There we go, a hedgehog. I love that move.
このエリアはうまくマッチングすると、
そうですね。
一緒にネロと合流して戦えるかもしれない場所です。
And one thing that you guys really haven't had a chance to see, and partly because this is an old ROM, is that this is one of the areas where you can actually have the cameo system kick in. And you can match with someone, if you're playing as V, someone that'll come in playing as Nero, or vice versa. If you're playing as Nero in this one, V can come in.
There we go, like you said,
Nice.
comboing
Bless.
the kills. That's what it was. I'll take that.
Nice, triple S. Nightmare wrecking everything.
Beautiful.
This is so hectic.
Manic. Sweaty hands. Sweaty hands.
So you said you met the what is it, the scan model for V?
Yes.
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 What's he like?
Cool guy. His name's Owen. So
Okay.
cool guy. Generally, quite like that. So quite composed, quite relaxed, laid back. But yeah, I totally tell his facial expressions are exactly like how he is in real life. So it was kind of cool to be
That's
like.
amazing. That's
Yeah, it's
amazing.
like, oh.
Yeah,
cool.
he really is. He really is. He very is similar to V in that respect. And actually, V's voice actors are also very similar to V, interestingly enough.
Yeah. I think it's interesting how, I mean, obviously, I guess I don't know how much about was prepped, because obviously you didn't really meet as much before we kind of got together, but just based more on the sort of look and the feel of, the experience. But, in terms of the personalities, it does match quite well, I think. Nero is a bit more, a bit more out there, slightly cheeky. I'm a bit cheeky sometimes, I like to say what I think, so I don't mind if I offend someone, kind of thing.
I respect it. I definitely respect it.
Yeah. And V is a bit more, he's a bit more sort of laid back, composed, and it does reflect quite well. Dante as well is quite similar to myself as well, so which is quite cool. But yeah,
Very cool.
good team. But guys, I'm probably gonna have to head in a second, just because I've got a few other things.
Busy man.
Busy day today, yeah. So I'm gonna head out, but it was a real pleasure coming down. Thank you so much.
Oh, thanks for joining us. It's been awesome to have you on the show.
Real pleasure, and stay in touch. I'll be putting up some more on my socials. But plug here, Carlo Baker.
I will tweet out your Instagram on the Twitter, the DMC Twitter. Yeah,
and amazing. Any other questions, I'll make sure I respond to, and then get your guys' input as well. So it'd be good to kind of have a conversation for the next week or so before it comes up. So yeah, it'd be good.
Cool.
Looking forward.
Nice, Carlo. Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you, guys. See you soon. Cheers.
Have a good one. Thank you.
Buddy.
You got any other tips for me, Matt? Have I missed out anything
Any
yet?
tips for me for V?
Yeah, for V.
I've
had less time with V than I have Dante.
もうチャージ結構大きい。
そうマックさんはうまく使えてるんだけど、シャドウ、ウニみたいにトゲトゲになる攻撃ね。あれは、何ボタンなんや。Y ボタンか。そう。Y ボタンのチャージ技なんだ。あれがね、敵をひるます能力がすごく高くて、攻撃範囲も広いんで、シャドウのため技をうまく使って回していくと、最初は使いやすいかなと。
Yeah, you're doing a great job, man. I mean, the big thing, like I was saying earlier, is being able to kind of use your thumb to hold in one of the either whether it's the X or Y button, holding in one of them, and then attacking with the other one at the same time. And you're doing that. That works really well with Shadow because Shadow, his attack when you do that charge attack is this thing where he does, it's like a hedgehog essentially. I think it's called hedgehog actually.
Yes.
And all these different spikes kind of shoot out of him, right?
Yep.
That is really great as an area and effect attack, and also it helps to knock enemies back. So That's a good one to use. You're doing a good job so far, man. And for anybody that is kind of overwhelmed by the idea of having to potentially control multiple familiars at the same time, as I was saying before, you can do the double trigger by holding in L2. Oh, you did it just now.
That was just,
And now you'll see that one of the familiars, whichever one that you selected, whichever button you hit, is going to be controlled by the AI for a certain amount of time and be powered up. So then you can kind of focus on using the other one to attack. Nice. Have we done Royal Fork yet?
Yes, we have. I'll try and set up another one. Ooh, I need more Devil Trigger. They need to attack more. I haven't got time for the book.
Oh, that's right. Royal Fork is one that takes Devil Trigger games.
Yeah.
That's true. Royal Fork is this special attack you can do with Beast. Here it is. Boom. With Beast Cane. And if you have multiple enemies in stalemate, when you use that, it takes a little bit of meter, but you can kill multiple enemies all at the same time, simultaneously. And it's also the only cane attack that you can do where it will take away a little bit of damage to enemies that aren't. There you go. Yep, did it again.
このステージ、この戦闘見て結構厳しいんで分かると思うんですけどね、V 手に入れというか V を使い始めたらデルトリガーゲージなるべく早く増やしてあげた方がいいかなと。
Another thing is, this is pretty early in the game, so you haven't really gotten a whole lot of chance to raise your Devil Trigger gauge yet, but it's a great idea when you're playing this V to raise that gauge so that you have more, increase that gauge to say, so that you have more of a chance to use all of the attacks that use the gauge.
Oh, one I haven't used yet is his the skewer. I haven't used skewer yet. I forgot about that. So I'll see if I can get Shadow back. It's the one where he pierces them. Is he going to do it? Alright, so this should kill him.
Do it.
Bosh.
There you go. Boom.
Try again. Where are you? Come on, Shadow. Finish him with skewer. And you can stand on it if I don't mess it up, which I did. I tried.
Try to stand on top. Now here's something. What happens is you'll notice that Griffin here, he's in orb state right now. What happens is Griffin's taking enough damage where, and now he's been revived, but where once either Griffin or Shadow have taken enough damage, they can't attack. They're in that orb state. And so in order to get them out of that orb state and so that they can attack again, you can just wait a certain amount of time, or if you want to hurry it up, you can get close to them. And when you're close to them, that'll help them
I've
revive
seen
you.
kind of like stroke the orb before when they're kind of like trying to revive. He'll kind of like almost like do this. Like if it's just they're in their orb form. They're kind of his pets, aren't they?
そうね。
Those are just like some of those details, man, that our artists, our animators, a lot of that stuff, like we didn't initially plan on putting it in the game. It's like there's deadlines that we have to hit, there's schedules we have to hit, there's only so much money that we have to make a game.
I understand, yeah.
But the animators, like especially the animators and the modelers, all those guys, they want to make sure they make something that is really going to make the fans happy. And so they do their best to they work. Sometimes they'll work overtime or whatever, just so that they can put in these little touches, And I love that. It's those little touches that I think really make Japanese games sing.
What's that say? The rise and fall of Spencer. Is that like a Bionic Commando reference?
Is it? Is it a Bionic Commando reference? Was there a Spencer? I feel like there was a Spencer in Resident Evil too. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I'm expecting to see your name here in the credits, but there isn't. Okay.
Is my name up there, really?
No, unfortunately not. Garcia.
Yeah, the environment artists having fun with all the different stuff that we create here, man.
It's the attention to detail, man.
Oh, I know, man.
Alright, we're going to get a bunch of roots appear to try and stop me from taking out this giant red orb. I'm trying to think if there's any Griffin attacks I've not used yet. He's got the back forward one, which kind of puts down like that electric thing, yeah. And crunch. Right, I have yet to take this one out without it kind of like drying up. I've still yet to actually do it.
Alright.
Shadow, attack faster. Nah, I'm not doing it. That's going to dry up. No, come on, hit it again. Yes! All right, finally.
Oh, all right, there you go. You got him, man.
That was literally
Nice.
the last second. That's the first time I've done that. All right, see if I can find any of these secret orbs like Gabriel found. Is there any around here? Can you give me any tips? There isn't, is there? This is way too easy to
I
get
don't know,
to.
man.
This is way too easy to get to, so there can't be. All right, I'm going to try it. Nope. Nope. Nope.
The great thing is we'll have.
Nope. All right, fine. I'm not much of a treasure hunter. Sorry.
The great thing is now we'll definitely have people that once they get the game they're gonna show us. They're gonna tweet at us. You know, like look, Matt, I found the orbs.
Yeah, oh yeah, there will. There probably was some back there. I was just standing in the wrong place. There's a statue here. I wonder. To be honest, I don't actually know where any of the orbs are in this level. All right, someone better is gonna have to try that. I'm definitely not getting a fast clear bonus. All right, skip.
All right, here we go.
I'm pressing start. Why is it not skipping? Skip. There we go. Nope. There we go. Okay, had to wait for that bit.
All right. Now I think this is the first time you see these D'Angelo enemies in the game.
Okay.
Nightmare making short work of them.
あ、もしかしてネロ行ってないかもしれない。
ああ、だからか。
Get him.
あ、いるか。いるんです
いる
Why is he angling it up? There we go.
Tearing them to pieces with both of them. Nice job.
I was not ready for that.
Oh,
It's the big boss man.
you were not ready, man.
I was definitely not.
And this is one of those areas that, with the cameo system, you can
Nero's
actually have
going in,
Nero
man.
playing with you. So you can see Nero's here. When you're not connected online, this is one of the areas where Nero will be controlled by AI. So it's not just you.
No, you don't.
Nice, and because you're controlling them, see,
Yep.
you're able to take out that enemy no problem.
It's got that kill power.
Yep, got the kill power.
No, I didn't get the last hit. All right, I got it anyway. Headshot gets so much bigger when you upgrade it. I abuse headshot because it works so well. I'm going to upgrade Shadow, put him into his... Have I got enough trigger? Alright, go.
So you'll use both your familiars to do an arm. Looks like Griffin has plenty of health. Shadow's a little lower on health, but he's doing alright. Nice, and you notice when he called in Nightmare there, that restored the health for both Shadow and Griffin. So that's one thing that you can do if you're in a pinch. And Shadow and Griffin have both been taken down. They're both in their orb states. Really have no way to attack. If you have double turkey gauge, then you can call Nightmare in, and then they will automatically revive.
これロムバージョン古いやつやからネロがあんまりちゃんと戦ってくれてないね。うん。
Yeah, there you go. He's on top of Shadow there. You can do that. One thing to note for this particular version of the game, again, because this is an old version of the game, Nero hasn't been a whole lot of help to Matt. And in the retail version of the game, I think he's going to be a little stronger.
Okay, that's good to know. Aim it, aim
All right,
it
trying
right, aim
to
it
take
right.
him out with Nightmare there. Not happening. Boom.
His taunt was a cough.
His taunt was a cough.
Alright, come on, Nero, do something. I'm leaving this one to you. He is doing damage. Alright.
ネロはもうだって銃しか撃ってないもんね。
Yeah, I can tell. Like the AI, like Nero's just kind of shooting. That's all he's doing. So really, not the best version of the ROM.
Alright,
here.
I've upgraded them. They're gonna kill him for me. Let's go,
ネロやられ
boys.
てるそう。
Nice.
これも相当やりごたえありますよね。最初で出くわすと。
Yeah, yeah. It looks like it's a pretty decent, pretty long fight here.
Let's finish him.
And here we go. Boom. That's the end. Nice. There you go, dude. You did it.
I got there. I got triple S once, somehow. I think it was more by luck
Oh,
than
quick.
actual skill. I've
Change,
skipped.
change. There you go.
Skip.
Don't want to spoil anything.
No, yeah. I skipped it. S. I still got an S. Can we confirm that?
We got
Just
an
to
S.
confirm it.
Look at that. For you, man.
There we go. Yeah. So like, I
Nice.
know it didn't look. I did. Yeah. I just want to confirm.
Nice,
that.
dude.
Oh man, that was really enjoyable. Like the one thing I really do like about V is that it's just so different. It's just so different. Like, you know, like you just kind of like you're taking more of a back seat and kind of like almost like orchestrating your minions to kind of like do all the damage for you. So you need to keep V out of like harm's way and then just kind of like get them in and then just he'll come in for the finisher, which I really like.
It kind of feels like that, right? But you just played it, right? Did it feel to you like it was a thing where you were literally just kind of taking a back seat, or does it still feel like
I feel
when you
like
press the
mid-range.
button?
So I'm not out of the battle. I'm not right in it. I'm kind of mid-range, and I'm kind of like I still have to like dodge and kind of like dictate and stuff like that. So I don't.
Because I've seen some different previews from some different media where they've kind of said that they do feel like it is kind of taking a back seat, that it is kind of like letting the AI fight for them. And the way we tried to balance it was that no, it's not really that Shadow and Griffin are being controlled by AI. We tried to make it so that it isn't the same framework as Nero and Dante. So you press the button and right away there should be a response.
There is
from the familiar, you know.
You press,
did you feel that?
You definitely press Y on the Xbox One pad, and like the melee attacks come out like immediately. So he's like he's right by you, and you just get like all the damage. So it's good. Yeah, definitely. But one thing I really like doing as well is just like, you know, using the your devil gauge to like power up one of them, and then concentrating on the other one. So like you rather than trying to like do them both like simultaneously, which can be quite tricky. I'm sure players like, you know, pro players will get really good at that kind of stuff. But you know, just like, you know, someone like me who's not played all that much yet, you can power up one and then focus on the other guy, and then you're still going all in with like, you know, the long range and melee at the same time. So it feels really satisfying. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the community does come March 8th. And they figure out
man,
kind of like
we're gonna see some awesome videos, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But I think that I mean, what is the time now? We pretty much at the end. Yeah, is it bang on 12 o'clock?
Yeah,
it's bang on 12
9
o'clock.
p.m.
Yeah,
it's 9 p.m.
done
here
it
in
perfectly,
Japan.
man.
Yep.
I imagine you guys must be like looking forward to getting home and getting some sleep.
Oh, well, that'd be nice. Probably I've got to really catch up on emails and stuff. You know, find out if there's any fires that we need to put out.
Oh my god. I'm sure it's all good. Like,
Well, Gabazan says, yeah, but I'm really tired.
Yeah, okay. Well, okay. Well,
dinner,
yeah, that pretty much wraps it up then. So, thank you very much for joining us, like, very late in Japan, but always, like, you know, it just wouldn't be the same without you guys here and offering, like, the insight into the R&D and, like, you know, how the game's shaping up. So, the community appreciates it. You know, I appreciate it. It's so awesome to have you guys joining us for this kind of stuff.
Yeah. いやいや、もう朝早くから皆さんありがとうございました。見てる人も朝早くからありがとうございました。
Isuno-san says he just wants to thank everybody for, you know, we know that it's pretty early over there in the UK, so we thank everybody for taking the time to get up and watch us play, or watch us here, watch you play, everything, you know.
Do you guys want to come and get a shot and say goodbye? Yeah.
一言だけ。Thank you. Pre-order now.
There you go.
So, say again, sorry?
Nice, we got Gabe and...
he's saying all three of us got an S rank, so between us, we're the triple S.
Triple S, nice.
Triple S.
I mean, that's not.
I'll take that.
Triple S.
Thanks.
Nice. I like it. Nice.
Smoking, sexy style.
There
we go.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Oh, cool. All right, well, hopefully we can do like some more like these streams again in the future. But for now, let's all just look forward to March 8th, and I can't wait to see, all the awesome like videos everyone's going to be putting out with all these 3 amazing characters. So, yep, that's all we got time for this morning, this evening, and wherever you are in the world. But we'll catch you next time. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks a lot, guys.